Hi and welcome back to the channel. Now the other day, not that long ago, just a few days ago, I was down in London with the Canon 55 to 200 lens, and that performed okay down doing a bit of street photography, but probably wouldn't use it again for street photography, to be perfectly honest. It was a bit punched in, but I've left the lens on and I'm coming out for a walk today towards a lake called Tongwell Lake in Milton Keynes, and this lake is one of the man-made lakes again to help with the flood control. There's quite a lot of lakes just to help control floods, that sort of thing. This apparently is just under 2 kilometres around the outside of it, so it takes about half an hour walk, so I understand. I've been there probably a couple of times, but it's not a lake that I visit very often, and certainly not with the camera, so I'm taking the camera, see what sort of shots I can get. Just out of interest, I read somewhere that there's about 103 species of birds live around the lake, and there is a sort of island in the middle apparently with a sort of like a nature reserve. So we'll see what sort of shots we can get. So I'll see you when I get there. That's me at the lake now. What a nightmare. I was chatting on the phone on the way and just walked completely the wrong way. So it just proves, doesn't it, that you just can't concentrate when you're on the phone. Imagine if you was in a car. Oh my God. So that took me about 20 minutes out of my way just by chatting on the phone and just walking without thinking where I was going. Anyway, I'm here now. So here's the lake, you can probably see that behind me, and I'm just going to look around for some shots now and see what we can find. So let's have a look. Okay, I think I've seen what might be my first shot, not really sure, but I'm going to set up here. We've got the lake, I don't know if you can see this, but let's just turn around. About here we've got the little island that's in the middle, and then slightly over this way we've got some sort of building or house up this end. So we're going to see if we can sort of frame a shot here. I'll just have a look, might not be any good, but let's see what it's like. I've taken a couple of shots just handheld, but not really good shot. A bit dull now, the sun's gone in, so we're just going to walk around a bit further and see what else there is. Not found anything yet, but I'm just wandering around the lake. I've just come up to a path that's just a bit higher than the lake, so the lake's sort of down there, but I didn't realise this, we are so close to the M1, so that's the M1 right just behind us there, so it's a bit noisier, you probably can hear it. I'm just having a wander along this sort of footpath here to see if I can see any sort of shots going down towards the lake. Obviously not much colour, it's way past autumn, we're in winter, but we'll just see what we can get. Again, still looking. So here I just decided to take a shot back down towards the motorway and get some motion blur and see how that comes out. But because it was a dull day and I couldn't really find scenes that I really liked, I decided to just do some close-up shots. So here's a nice, what I think's nice anyway, close-up shot. And this next one, I sort of like this. There was a bit of reflections in the water, and I like the shapes, and I just felt that this was a nice shot. The next couple, again, I liked the shape of the grass. It was sort of a triangle shape sort of on the left. I took a couple of shots here and just felt good. Remember, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I just felt these were nice. And then this swan came up and I thought, well, okay, let's get a swan. We've got a nice reflection with the water dripping down from its beak. I had some geese come up to me, and this particular one was just looking at me, saying, come on, take a photo. So this was quite good, and you can see you've got some nice bokeh, blurry background there with this lens. And then I'm walking home and I thought, what sort of story does this tell? And where did that come from? But there it is. I thought it would make a nice photo, and then I just had a scene along the canal with dog waters, and I just thought it was a nice frame. So that's that lens. The lens itself, I think I'm probably going to use it in better light, to be perfectly honest. The lens I prefer, if I had to choose, and I said this at the end of the last video, is the 18 to 150. So I've got the Canon 18 to 150. I would probably take that as a more general purpose lens, to be perfectly honest. I'm going to try this lens out later when I've got some better weather and I'm planning to go to somewhere like the Lake District, where I might want to use, you know, the 200mm on there. But if I don't like it after that, it's going, I'll be selling it. But so at the moment it's not my favourite lens out of all the ones that I've used, but I will be creating some more videos with some other lenses, so please subscribe if you don't want to miss any, and click that notification bell. And if you like this video, please give me the thumbs up, it does help. So thanks very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.